YouTube, Tooty back with what's probably going to be a bit of a marathon pickup. I'm just looking at the stuff here. Some good stories, but yeah, it's going to be a bit long. So, I mean, I did the huge epic that was the Master System last week. So I could have probably shown sort of bits of this in the video then, but I thought you'd probably had enough of my ugly mug, which a lot of people had said. I'm absolutely amazed that anybody sat and watched it. I didn't expect people to sit and watch it. I'll tell you that now. I'm not lying. I did it mainly for my own reasons. So I've got it documented as a sort of mark for me that's what I achieved. And to be fair, I've watched people's collection videos and I tend to sort of, I've seen that game. Oh, I haven't seen that game. I'll watch that bit where they talk about that particular game. Do you get what I mean? And that's what I thought some people probably might have done. And I wouldn't have, wouldn't have fussed me, guys, at all, honestly. Some people obviously did sit through it, and I thank you for that. It must have been fucking painful. This one probably isn't going to be much better, to be honest. So, do I split it into two? Well, to be honest, you can probably just pause it and come back and watch it, can't you? There's no point in me splitting it in half. So I need to get this done relatively quickly, because we've got an important game on today against the Gunners, so I want to get it done before then. Equally, I'm hoping my roof doesn't get ripped off with this fucking weather. Right, a couple of things. Shout outs. For some reason I've had quite a bit of a spurt in subs, so excellent. I mean, honestly, guys, I've said it a million times, I'll say it a million times more. I don't do this for subs, but it does make all the difference when you know that people are sort of interested and they have an opinion. Albeit right or wrong or whatever, but it's nice that people are tuning in, for want of a better word. So I don't do many of these, but one shout out I am going to do, and I said this, is to a guy over, one of our American cousins. He's been a bit hit and miss the last 3 years, I think. Definitely since I've been doing it, he's been on there, and I know there's a few of us in our little circle, if you like, that watch him, but there's not many people. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. He's a legend. He's absolutely superb. He's Bithead 1000. His current videos are, I hate to say it, probably not as good as his old ones, because he's been ousted to a shed. But if you watch his older stuff, and some of the guys in here have actually, like that Craig Minx 36, I mean, me and him I think we must have found Bithead at the same time. He's fucking hilarious, honestly. He's an absolute top lad, top lad, funny as fuck. Go and watch him, and especially some of his older stuff, absolutely brilliant. His new, his current stuff is good, but it's the older stuff that sort of, it's almost like when you watch a series, you get invested, you invest in the character, that's what word I'm looking for, you invest in the channel. And so some of the stuff that it refers back to, and it all kind of, it's all the in-jokes and all that kind of stuff, but definitely go and check him out. Bithead 1000, link down below. Right, that being said, I'm getting a dry mouth already. I've got some trades, a gift, which I have no idea, so that's going to be a live unboxing, so to speak, and then quite a lot to get through. So, get a beer, get a brew, do whatever you want, spliff. Right, so I'll do these in the order that they came in. That's be the best way. So, when was it? God, it must have been about 3 weeks ago, if not more. This chap did a video. I think he had some doubles. I think it was some doubles, or he'd done a pickup and he said one of these was a double. I'd sent him an item across, just because he needed it and it would suit his collection better than mine. So it was almost like an IOU. And he was gracious enough to say, yeah, no problem, Stu. Off it goes. And this is from Game Boys Are Awesome, Kieran. And he sent me a note and a picture. He's an absolute brilliant artist. So, note he sent me. Hey Stu, hope you enjoyed the game. Great channel, mate. Keep the videos coming. From Kieran, Game Boys Are Awesome. And check this picture out. I mean, I'm no good at drawing. Look at that. Bit of Wario. So Kieran had this I'm guessing as a double. It's in mint condition. It's one that I needed for collection, and it's the Lion King. I mean, you've all seen these a million times, but it's like I say, it's in cracking condition. Even a bit of a bubble wrap. So yeah, Kieran, mate, awesome. Check Kieran out. He's doing some out in the wild type videos with his. It's got a Go Hero Pro camera. Very good, very good. I will keep that picture. I don't tend to keep the notes because I'm limited to space, but the picture I will, and the picture will go up. I've got a little area with my gills pictures that they draw, so that will go with them. But yeah, anyway, Kieran's channel, check him out. He's doing sort of out and about with a spy. I don't know if is it a spy camera? You're hiding it? I don't know. I don't know where, if he's concealing it or if he's just holding it. But really good, and his commentary is quite good actually, because a lot of people. Rich King Retro's doing it with his spy glasses, but he commentates as he's doing it. But I think that Hero Pro doesn't have a microphone. I think that's the reason why. I could be wrong. But Kieran's sort of talk over the top is quite good actually. And it just, you know, I think with them ones you have to keep an audio going, otherwise it gets stale. So if you, like with Rich King Retro, you watch his, obviously he's got the background noise and everything else going on and him talking, so it keeps you there. But I've watched other ones of people's out in the wilds where if they do it afterwards, they don't talk until they see something, and you kind of just like sat there watching like someone's turned the sound off. Doesn't really work that well, but Kieran does it really good actually. I was really surprised at that. No offence mate, but I was. It's really good, really enjoyable. Right, next one. This was a purchase from a good friend on here, Keith, the Host 2. I can't remember how it come about. I think I jokingly said to him, "Oh, I'll give you 25 quid for that," just as a joke. And it was a game that completed, and I think a week later or something he went, "Oh, did you still want it for 25 quid? You can have it." It kind of wasn't for me, but it was for me. And I was like, "Yeah, bang on, mate." Fired the money over. He sent me a note. So from Keith, "All right, Stu, car boot godfather. Hopefully this. Well, we don't know this weather, mate. It might be another damp fucking washout of a summer. I hope your daughter enjoys the game, because that's mainly what I bought it for." He's threw in a couple of Bruces for my own collection. Keith, the Host 2, and he's put "You Never Walk Alone." Fucking damn right, mate. Here's to today. Come on. I say all this and we'll end up fucking getting fresh by the bastards. I'll have to edit that bit out. So, what Keith sent me, basically at Christmas, my daughter wanted it. She was a bit disappointed she didn't get it, and I didn't think she was that fussed about it. And then when she sort of said afterwards, "Oh, I thought I was going to get that," and I was like, "Oh shit." Father Christmas didn't bring me it. So I thought, I'll keep an eye out, and when it comes up for the right price, I'll grab it. So again, Keith had said it completed. It's one of his videos. Really enjoyed it, etc., etc. And I said, "Oh," literally as a joke, "Oh, I'll give you 25 quid for that." A week later, he went, "Yeah, fine." So it's Zelda, The Link Between Worlds. He did say there's no points, and there's no game because she's playing it. She's really loving it. She's stuck on it, but she's really loving it. So that's from Keith. That's brilliant. But he also chucked in a nice little Game Boy catalogue, which is always good to have. I don't know where he's got that from, but yeah, I remember these. Yeah, I used to copy the pictures out of them, and I've never seen these. So when I had the GameCube, I weren't into the magazines then, but he tells me these are from the GameCube magazine. So a couple of like nice little discs, which I think are absolutely brilliant. Definitely keeping these. So check Keith out. He's not long been doing videos, but I tell you what, he's finding some good stuff, and he's a shrewd collector. Let's put it that way. And we've had a bit of a discussion on the PS3. Because it's a bit like me. He ain't got shit tons of money. He ducks and dives, and he wanted a PS3. I mean, the house has got PS3. I said this before because my daughter's got one. I don't get to play it though. So I've been after one just for myself, you know, just to sort of play some of the exclusives on. And Keith was pretty much similar vein. He managed to get a PS3. Me, as of yet, have not. That all might change. Anyway, moving on. This come through the post. Now you might think, I know who that's from. That's from that guy we haven't seen for fucking ages, Lee. Retro Chef. It's not. This is from a chap who sadly has decided to knock YouTube on the head in terms of making videos. It's not something I'm going to go into, but I hope he comes back because it's fucking what what he's going through and what Anthony Soft Otaku unfortunately has happened to him. It's not nice, and I think basically YouTube just got too it got too less of about games and having a laugh and too much about being horrible. And I think the thing that's going on in his life now, that's the last thing he could do with. So, you know, unfortunately, Lloyd, this is from Lloyd Retro Dreaming, he's not making videos at the minute. I hope he does come back. So Lloyd, I know you said you'd still be like watching and stuff. I hope you do come back, mate, because it's a fucking shame. Your videos were completely, I had no idea what was going on half the time, but they were really, really good, really funny. So all the best, mate, and like I say, best wishes to you and the family about that. And again, also Tony Soft Otaku, yeah, there's, like I said in the comments, mate, anyone who tells you time is a great healer and all that shit, they're full of crap. It doesn't. Lost my mum when I was 11, so it's all shit. You have to learn to live with it. That's, you know. But you enjoy the time that you did have with your dad. That's really depressing, isn't it? I'm sorry, but I wanted to say that because I felt like, you know, because them guys have been good to me. You know, I've had a good chat to them. So, yeah, a bit off topic there. Sorry. Right. From Lloyd, I have no idea at all what is in this. Obviously, Lloyd. I know I did. I sent him some was it PlayStation laser, I think, ages ago, and he's just basically said, "Oh, I still owed you for that," and I was like, "Fucking forgot, man, forgot." So he said, "I've sent something in the post." So this is it. I'll attempt to open it because I thought I'd been a bit clever and part opened it, but obviously I hadn't. So this is just a cover to the box. So again, I have no idea what is in this. I hope this isn't. I hope this is just a reused box, Lloyd. I seriously hope this is a reused box. Dude, seriously. What the fuck? Please say it's been reused. If this hasn't been reused, I keep saying that, you guys ain't got a clue what I'm talking about. It's just I can see that. Oh, it's been. Oh, thank God, I think it has. Right, we're nearly there. You have to put it on top of me for a minute. Oh, fucking hell. Right. Whew. Okay. So the reason why I kept saying please say it's reused, right, is, let me just do that. Because if you look at the, and anybody who collects, I mean, I'm not a big collector of these, but I know this company. So when I opened it, and it looks like it hasn't thingy, if you can see that label there, obviously you can see it's from Hit Japan. And it looks, you know, like I said, to me, it looks like it's not. So I thought it just fucking bought something just for me, but thank God you hadn't, you know. Whew. Right, so the top's off. I literally just lifted it up like a towel that it wasn't. What was in this? So here we go. Put it up in here. Oh right, that's what they've done. That's quite a good box actually. Right, so Lloyd was very kindly sent me. Oh, used tissue, just what I needed. Some nice tissue. Is there a note? Let me see if there's a note first. Fuck! What the fuck? This is ridiculous. Is this a note? Yes. Ah, for some reason I think it's got smudged. But I'll attempt to read this. Hi Stu, I know it's not much. What the fuck? But maybe the kids could have them, or you can trade or sell them, do whatever you want. Thanks to all your support, mate. And because it's smudged. It's not his writing, it's because it's smudged. I think it says I always loved the booty stories. Fuck the lizards and fuck the slugs and the haters. I can't remember Lloyd, but yeah, look, it's a little bit smudged, so that's why. But mate, fucking it's not much. It's fucking huge. It's immense. Jesus. Right, so this is what he's on about, the games for the kids. So, and Nintendogs, which they haven't got the Dash Hunt one. They've got the Labrador one. Fuck. Flushed away. The Golden Compass. You know they're supposed to make the other films of that. They're supposed to make the next ones. The Subtle Knife and can't really do the one. Hey, look at that! Hey, awesome. Right, he's on the fucking shelf. Bollocks to that. What? Indiana Jones. They're all complete. I can tell they're all complete. Oh, my daughter will love this. She loves these fucking games. She plays them on the laptop. What we call them the finding games. Finding games. She will love that. There's fucking more. 18-wheeler. Soul Calibur. This one I know I haven't got. Echo the Dolphin. So I remember seeing this at the car boot, and the woman wanted some. So I think she thought it was like the Mega Drive. She wanted like fucking £5-6 for it. And Pop, Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. All I can tell they're all complete. Fucking hell. That's not it. There's more. What's this one? Oh fuck! I nearly bought this. I nearly bought this in the 2 for 20 from Play, but I couldn't find another game for £10. Mate, I can't believe you sent this. I cannot believe it. Kirby's Epic Yarn. Fucking hell, mate. I just even got the points in it still. I mean, I don't know if. Oh no. 7th. Oh, Lloydy boy. Oh, fuck. A little bit of a story about this. Going again, bit off topic. Do you know everyone's talking about emulation? I think Daz, Co Jones, Deloro, Cajonas Deloro, and Woodlin, all doing emulation on the Wii's. I had that. I mean, I'm not bragging anything. I did that ages ago with my US Wii. I got US Wii on launch. Well, obviously when it came out in America. About a year or so after that, I think I got it modded. So it was effectively cracked, so I could use USB. And I had it all set up. And Kirby's, when it came out in the US, I had it obviously as the ROM. And to be fair, this was one of the only few games that I actually played, like the hacked version, if you like. It is a really, really good game. Anyone who hasn't played that, it's so easy to get into, and then it's just Kirby. It's so easy to get into, and then it just hooks you in. Really good game. Fucking hell, mate. And then to finish it off, that wasn't enough. He sent me a mighty mug, Shock Trooper. Now, what you guys don't know is that my daughter collects these. She's got a Darth Vader one that I got, funnily enough, from the car boot. Not in the box, not in any condition like this, but no, he's sealed, so he'll be staying in the box. You can have it on the shelf without staying in the box. Yeah, she's got a Darth Vader one because the hat comes off. What can I say? I would love to say go and check Lloyd out. Well, I still can because obviously his videos are still there. So go and check his sub him anyway, because that might make him, you know, once he's in a better place and he comes back, you'll see the quality. He's a really nice guy. He's just genuine. He's weird. He's a weird, off the wall, but a lovely bloke. So please go and check Lloyd out. Lloyd, mate, again, 100%. Look, I'm used to giving stuff. I'm not used to getting stuff back like that, so I don't know what to say. Fucking amazing, amazing. Shit. I would have been Kirby. If you just sent me Kirby, right, it would have been over the moon. I had no idea. I'm just glad it wasn't you'd gone and done bought something from Japan or whatever, so that would have really done me in then. I'm gonna get myself together now. Right, that's brilliant. Right, other pickups. Where to start? Right, I'll do like the purchases, if you like. Got these from Crack Convert, CEX, a couple of games. To be fair, I think I had £10 credit left from Christmas. So I seen this one, I thought I'm definitely going to get that. Cause no, the roof's still on. I haven't seen this game out about. This one I think I might have seen once or twice, but I thought fuck it. So for a couple of quid, to be honest, they're more than not. I wouldn't pay cash for these, obviously. But credit's credit. So for 4 quid, I've got Samurai Jack. These are all complete. Shadow Vaku, and then I've got Freedom Fighters from EA. So 2 more for the Cube collection. Like I say, I'm not going hell for leather, but if I see stuff like that and I've got a bit of credit, I'll grab them if I ain't got them. And then from a charity shop, a little bit pricey than I probably would have wanted to pay, but for £2.99 I got GoldenEye for the Wii. To be honest, it's in absolute fucking condition-wise, it's spankaroonie. So yeah, there were a couple of like even though that one was charity shop, fucking £2.99. I bet it's that much in CEX, but it's in immaculate condition. Right, charity shops. Let's stick with charity shops. Pick these up. This was a charity shop that'd be in what do you call it? Not reorganised, refitted, being fitted out. So it was kind of like a sort of closing down sale, but with a view that they're open again in a week or two's time. And they were doing something like three DVDs or CDs or mixture or whatever for £1. So I picked these up, and to be fair, the woman chucked in a load of empty. There's some other games on there, but all empty cases that someone stole discs or whatever. I don't know. But I picked these up because I thought for £1, fuck it, I'll have them. So she gave me these 5 for £1, and then like a load of empty cases. These I've all got, or they're not compatible. So it's Burnout, Midway Arcade Treasures, Mission Impossible, Mad Dash, which is the one that's, I think there's this other one, and Sims in the City. These two are the compatible ones, but I've got these. I think that might be an upgrade for me though. But Mad Dash I've definitely got. And so there was a couple of like, I don't know what they were, like sports ones, but the cases were all right. So I thought, said to her, she just chucked them in a bin. I said, if you chuck them in a bin, I'll have them. So that was also always nice, you know, if you pick a game from the boot and it's the spine smashed inside, the spindle smashed, or there's a chunk taken out of the case. It's just nice to have the spare cases. Right, charity shops. Move that over. I'm best to do this. Right. Last week, yeah. I don't know who that is. Last week, in the charity shop, seen this, and I've seen some out as well. So I asked the guy how much this was. This was like £1. And I seen the other thing, and I ummed and ahed, and I thought, oh, and I left it. I since went back this week and got it, and I'll show you that in a minute. But for £1, I got Uncharted amongst thieves, the guide. It's in really nice condition. So really happy to get that. And then last week they had this was there, and when I sort of come back, and I thought, you know what, I should have fucking bought that. And I don't know why I didn't. I just thought it was one of these ones that it wasn't worth the money, if that makes sense. And then I came back and I was like, well, I didn't even do that. I went to another town and I seen them in game, and the game was selling these for I think £40. And then there was a second-hand shop selling one for £25, and I was like, oh, you fucking twat. So I went back today and it's still there, thank God. So what I got for £5, and I didn't even haggle with the guy, to be fair. I mean, it's one of the ones I go into, and I thought this is a fair price. I'm not going to argue the toss. So here's the tag. Look, £5. I've got a PS3 the start kit, the PlayStation Move, and all that kind of stuff. The reason why I'm doing that is because was it last year or the year before, I picked up 2 what they call the Move sticks, Move controllers, for a couple of quid. And the eye thing is only like, I think you get them for £1.50. But as a whole package with a disc, like I say, gamers still have these on the shelves, 40 quid. And they're like, I think it's crack converters or something, at it for 25. I mean, the box has got like a little dink in it there. And it's obviously where it's been pushed. There, it's got a crease, but it's not ripped. But literally the insides, I'll just show you the insides. It is all sealed. Yeah, the camera is it's got its bubble wrap around it. The controller is the motion controller, not been used. So like, you know, I don't need that now. So I was happy that was still there. Right. So I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything. So some of these are from last week. They were. So from the shop when I got Uncharted, sort of know the guys there, and they sort of said about games. They went, oh yeah, I might have some out the back. So I went to this sort of little hidey hole, separate area, and he went, oh, there's somewhere around here, and literally it was like a fucking massive open. It wasn't it was a unit, but it was like, it looked like a shop, but it was just, obviously they just used it as a storage unit, and there was shit everywhere, literally everywhere, across the floor, the whole fucking lot. And he said, oh, there's somewhere in here, it's in a bag. And I was looking around for this bag, and literally it was like fucking car boot eyes went into a fucking, you know, auto sense mode, and I spotted what he was on about, and I went, oh, you mean this? It's in the box. And he's like, yeah, that's it. So in the box was this PS2 and a GameCube, and I didn't want the GameCube, I wasn't that fussed about it. And I just sort of said to him, oh, is there any games? He went, well, I don't think so. And if I'd been any whatever, I would have left it, but I was like, fuck that. So pulled the stuff out, yeah, in the bottom of the box. So in the bottom of the box was, where is it? No, it's here. So underneath, I think these are underneath the PS2. So as they were sort of sat in the consoles. I mean, he goes, oh, you want PS2s on there? Not bothered. Because I think they view consoles more valuable than the games, if that makes sense. But fair play, you know, if they want to move them on, then that's up to them. But the bottom of the box, right, was 2 games. So the first one was Rogue Squadron. Yeah, I thought, that's not too bad. Literally, that's the first one seen on top. And you could tell because it's got a bit more like gunk on it. But at the bottom of the box was this. And I was like, fucking yes. It just, look at the front of it. It's not until I opened it, it was like a fucking double yes. These were, I think he gave me these for 2 quid. He goes, well, games are usually 150, but it seems actually you can have the pair for 2 quid. And to be fair, that's probably, I wouldn't even been bothered about that because I've got it. But I weren't going to let on that this was a more sought after one. So for a quid, I got another copy of Pokemon Colosseum, which is in spankeroonie condition. It really is. Obviously, it's not to be sold separately. One now, I've got 2 of these copies. So one of them is the not to be sold for, and one of them's the sort of retail. But this one is this version, double discer, and it's even got both manuals as well. So you've got the Ruby and Sapphire box. Wow, happy. So I don't know if this variant was released as retail or if it was just a pack-in one. I don't know. But I was wow chuffed with that. That made my day. Anybody, you know what we're like. You get your little moments. Retro Dave with his NES stuff. You could see in his face when he did that video, Dave, when we spoke, I could tell, and I know exactly that feeling, and you know what I'm talking about. When you're inside you're like going, gosh, you fucker, get in there. You have to contain it. It's so difficult. I said it before. It's better than sex. Right, other charity shop, randoms. Seen this, I can't remember which shop it was now. They were asking like 2 quid. was it 250? I got them down to 150. Do you know what? I fucking got it, but I couldn't remember if I had it or not. It's one of the later releases. I think it's a pretty good game. Spider-Man, Friend or Foe, PS2. I've got it. You can tell it's one of the new ones. It's got this flimsy, cheap shit case, but I actually do have that. And then for £2, I picked this up. I've seen this in game a few times. Since I've done their 5 for 20 quid, this probably wasn't that good a deal actually, because it's probably what it's worth. Who else picked this up? Was it Scott? The console snob. I think it might have been Scott. Yeah, it was. Geometry Wars Galaxies. £2. I've looked at this loads of times in game, but they were asking like $4.99 I think for something stupid like that. And now I think it's bundled in with their 5 for 20 quid deal. But I've seen it on its own, and for £2. But you know, it's a bargain, because otherwise I just would have bought probably. I think when I looked at it before, I managed to get 3 of the games that I would have considered for the 5, but then the other 2 would have just been shite. So happy to get that.